Fitness can feel like a full-time job for some, and for Bari Colebank, it's no different. He heads to the gym 5 days a week, and he boards the bus with his red and white support cane in his hand. The visually impaired weightlifter goes to the gym to support not only his physical health, but his mental health as well.
Everyone faces obstacles in their fitness journey, but few persevere the way Bari Colebank does. The 46-year-old Prince George man has been visually impaired for nearly 30 years, and it clearly hasn't stopped his drive at the gym. Colebank was diagnosed with a genetic disease at 15 that rendered both him and his brother visually impaired. After trying to find ways to adjust to his new life situation, Colebank returned to the gym, a place he frequented growing up. He's been at the YMCA of Northern BC ever since.
8 or 9 years ago, I kind of came back and was wondering if I was going to be able to do it again because I hadn't done it in a long time. But the Y was really great about helping me to, to come here and to be able to, train, because I also, like when I first started coming here, I had somebody that helped me kind of get around and all of that stuff. And then they would guide me through and kind of taught me where all the different pieces of equipment are.
One thing that isn't pertinent to Colebank's experience in the gym are the mirrors. While so many of us are motivated by the change in our own reflections, Colebank has had to find other motivators. Mostly, he knows how important his workouts are to supporting his mental health on top of his physical.
Just it helps me physically, and I love, the pump and working out and pushing myself to see what I can do, and and to test my limits and on different things like that. Like, I love that part of it, but also just the mental aspect of it, like how the natural endorphins and just how good it makes me feel. So I have had some challenges and struggles, like being visually impaired. You struggle with some different things mentally maybe, and it's really helped me a lot to get out of that and to continue pushing forward.
His situation is one he's fully embraced and is able to have fun with as well. Bari usually works out with his friend Gary, who also is visually impaired. Together they fold YMCA towels and call themselves the Blindfolders. Their situation makes for some unique experiences in the weight room.
I was going over to the lat pull-down machine, and I went to feel to get on it, and I guess there was a person on it, but this person had headphones in, so he didn't hear me coming, and this guy wasn't sure what I was going to do, and I literally put my hand on that person's lap or whatever too, and I was just like, oh. And so I quickly held up the cane, and then they understood that I was visually impaired, and I wasn't just some weird guy groping around the gym. So I have had different things like that happen for sure, right?
Colebank credits his frankly pretty insane physique to his genetics and the extensive nutrition studies he did while receiving his university degree in dietetics. He should also factor in the commitment and tenacity that it takes to get himself in the gym 5 times a week and how hard he works while he's there. It's all part of the message Colebank preaches.
Don't let barriers stop you, and try to do it anyways and figure out a way. Sometimes you might not be able to do something the way that somebody else can do it, but it doesn't mean that you can't do it. And you might have to do it a little bit differently, but at least you can be out there and try to do different things. And it does create anxiety, and it can be a challenge and a struggle to start out with, but I mean, you can work through it and people will help you.